Clark Videography, and today we are interviewing comedian Zenneth Nevers. Hi Zenneth, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Pretty awesome shirt you've got.
I like it. And Morrison. It's my little T-Rex, Mick Jagger t-shirt. Got the moves like Jagger. All right.
Sure I've been asked today to interview Zenneth Nevers, a comedian, to find out how his charity, his children's charity, and his comedy interact together. So let's get started, and we can start with some of the questions from Facebook. And Kevin Coward from Orlando would like to know, I find this one kind of funny, why are we interviewing you today?
That's a good question, coming from a guy whose last name is Coward. Is that what you said, Coward?
Coward, yeah.
Good name. Thanks for making fun of me, Coward. Why are we interviewing? I don't know. That's probably up there with world mysteries, you know, Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, how many licks to the center of a Tootsie Pop. We'll never know. But we're here anyways.
Well, that's a great response from somebody with a shirt that says, I'm Roarsome.
This shirt is awesome, and I will kick you in the middle of this interview.
Okay, on a more serious note, we have some more questions. What made you decide to do stand-up comedy?
That's actually a common question that's asked. I think I've always been an outgoing and happy-go-lucky, jokey kind of guy. I don't even know if that's a word, I made it up. But which was cool when I didn't have the charity, when I was just a waiter, you know. But once I started the charity, like, society kind of expected me to be serious. Now, at that point I was at a bit of a crossroads because I didn't want to compromise who I felt like I was, but at the same time I didn't want to turn someone off either from someone that could potentially help these children that we're trying to help. So somebody suggested, hey, why don't you do comedy? Try being a comedian, and then that way you'll be viewed as a comedian that runs a children's charity. I tried it, loved it, and decided I want to do this full time. How can I do both? So I decided to do clean comedy and use it to promote the Nevers Foundation, and kind of hit two birds with one stone.
Well, that's awesome. That's really great. Okay, so another question we have from another Facebook, I guess you would say fan, would be...
Hold on to my seat.
David Jobling from England, and he said, how does a homeless man know which stop to get off on the bus?
Which stop? That's a good one, David. I guess it would depend on what corner he was deciding to stay that night. I don't know.
That's kind of...
He kind of can get off wherever he wants, right?
Okay. What kind of comedy is it that you actually do?
Well, I use strictly clean comedy. I don't use racism or profanity. I can talk about race like my own or whatnot, but I do only clean comedy, and I do use some slapstick and physical humor to kind of, I guess, complement the comedy.
Okay, so
the bit that I'm doing, yeah, sure.
You do clean comedy, so what is it that you find offensive?
That's a common concern that people have once they know that I do clean comedy. They naturally will assume that I'll find something offensive, but in reality, I don't find anything offensive at all. Not when it's done in humor. However, even though these are the views that I have, this isn't the society that we live in. We live in a society where I feel like at times people are more offended by foul language or racism or what a celebrity is doing than they are by famine, war, the destruction of the ozone, and so on and so forth. So with keeping that in mind, I decided I didn't want to turn anyone off from, again, helping these kids being my main priority. So I decided to adjust it among society's rules, because I learned really early on that I would put something like, 29,000 children die under the age of 5 worldwide from preventable reasons and tumbleweeds, But then, like, Ben Affleck is cast for Batman and the world is virtual picket signings. So I decided to adjust around society's rules.
Wow, that was quite the answer. I thought you were going to say your shirt.
The shirt had a huge effect on that decision. Yes.
All right. Brenda Lee from St. Petersburg would like to know, What was your first comedy performance like?
That's also a good question. One of the people that suggested, I have a friend, pretty much my only friend, was like, Zenneth, you're really, really funny. You should do stand-up, or you should do stand-up, you should do stand-up. I went out and I did horribly. And immediately I went home and defriended my mom from Facebook because there's just no way I would ever take her advice again. But it was horrible. So, anyways, to answer the question, I'm rambling on. It was horrible. Thank you for reminding me of that. I am now depressed, and I'm going to defriend you off Facebook.
Well, if any of your friends and fans on Facebook would like to see you perform, where is it that they can actually watch you perform?
Well, you can check out the neversfoundation.org, which is our children's charity that's based out of Orlando, Florida, soon to be international. You can also like us on Facebook, the Nevers Foundation. You can follow us on Twitter, and all of those three would be good ways to find out where I'm going to be and what I'm going to be doing. As far as comedy being online, I don't have stand-up comedy online. I try to keep it private, but I am going to soon have comedy skits, and I'm also going to have a funny song coming out very soon.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So I guess you can decide for yourselves if Zenneth Nevers is funny when you come to see him perform.
Yeah, and let me know if you think I'm funny, and if you don't think I'm funny, keep your opinion to yourself. What do you know about comedy?
Zenneth, thank you so much for coming out today. It was a pleasure interviewing you, and thank you again for everything you do within the community.
Oh no, thank you for having me over. And thank you guys also for supporting live comedy, and also for supporting the Nevers Foundation.
Yes, thank you so much for watching.
I'll just count.
Distracting me.
Okay, and in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, I'm a.
She forgot her name.
We'll do it a few times. You're fine.
Loosen the lips.
Ready? Okay.
I told you to but you didn't want to listen. There's a scuff in my shoe. Can we edit that out of the take?
Hey guys, I'm Amit. I can't do it.
She forgot her name again, guys. She forgot her name again.
The Nevers Foundation interact together.
She sucks, guys.
Same thing.
All right.
Sure you do.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All right. Is that a cut?
It's good. We're cutting.
And 1, 2, 3.
So thanks. You're awesome.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for having
It
me.
was great meeting you.
Fade out.
There's a girl I really wanted in my world, and this friend, he should have been there till the end, but they both did me so low, so low. Cause this girl didn't wanna be my world, and this friend was just playing pretend when they both said for me there's just no hope. Well, you are kind of a huge freaking loser. Well, I hope you stage dive and your face catches you. I hope he's on the hot tub while she ends up a dude. An accident or two, tend everyone goes. I hope every public toilet water splashes on you. I hope you leave with toilet paper stuck on your shoe. You see, there's something about me that you should know. For me, there's plenty of hope. See, I've got plenty of hope. Second verse. Bad luck a la mode since he broke code. Let's not forget the girl, her life's a tilt-a-whirl. There's a brand new look on my face and it's a glow, a glow. On our very first day she told everyone I was gay, and in my hour of need you said with her you agreed, and said you never know, there's always hope. There was this one time He sang Power of Love by Celine Dion in the shower.
Come on,
He also
that's a good
cried
song.
during the Notebook when Ali asked Noah, why didn't you write me? He says, I wrote you 365 letters. I wrote you every day for a year.
That's a touching scene.
I hope he